Alrighty, guys, what's going on? Corbin with Corbin's Cornhole Reviews back again for another episode. And today we have the BG Wizard. This is the 2023. So I've previously done the 21-22s and I put them up against X-Rays, I want to say. And that was the old X-Ray, and everything's changed since then, honestly. I prefer Wizards tenfold to X-Rays now, even though they're essentially the same materials. I just like the Wizards a lot more. So before we get into it, I do have two sponsors, Black Sheep Baggers and the Cornhole Cave. Thank you very much to both of you. BlackSheepBaggers.com, bags, boards, accessories, apparel, all that good stuff. Use code Corbin5 for 10% off, and their customer service is fantastic. Always love to mention that as well. The Cornhole Cave, a brick and mortar out of Wichita, Kansas. So brick and mortar is an awesome idea. I really like that. Ryan's a super nice guy. He has bags, boards, he has t-shirts, all that good stuff. Grab a shirt, go in, talk to him. Really cool there. And then I also have a Patreon down below. So we're going to get into the Wizards, and you might be asking why we have, two sets out here. Why wouldn't I just throw one set? Because the wife is actually going to throw with me for this one. So you guys get to experience that. I know some of you have watched it live on Facebook and stuff when we're throwing, but she's actually going to hop on a review with me here because she actually quite likes the Wizards too. She was throwing Viper R's for a long time, and then she picked up these, the Tall Sauce Wizards, and she was like, whoa. So she really likes them. So we're going to see how she can do today. So let's get into it. Price. Want to say 105 from BG, something like that. 100, 110, maybe somewhere around there, maybe even 95. I'm not 100% sure, but they're very popular. You can find them all over the place. You can find them on the Facebook pages, used, new, all that. I mean, they're great bags. A lot of people are using them right now. Breaking method: Tall Sauce, carpet muncher, little splash of wrinkle guard every time. That's just how I roll. ShopTallSauce.com, Corbin 10 for 10% off for you there. It just does such a perfect job. And with these, I don't go with the super hot water and the super high dry. I go with like really like warm, borderline hot water. I can actually have my hands in it though, just because that herringbone. So I keep it not super hot, and then I do a medium on the dry. And I've never had an issue with it. They're going to stretch. That's the way it is. They're supposed to stretch, but they have not stretched badly where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to ruin them. So we'll get into speeds. Oh, someone's getting a delivery. Speeds on these guys, pretty much a 5.8 for the most part. The carpet can slow down to like a 4-ish if it's like super, super tacky. It can also be kind of 6-ish if it's really, really slick out. But for the most part, 5.8 is pretty much what you're going to get into here. So getting to our 3Fs here, we got fill, feel, and flop. The fill is BG's like little bead fill, but it's good because the overall feel of the bag is nice. It's a little larger than previous Wizards, and it really makes them play nice. It makes it so you can go hole for hole with anybody, but you can also do like flops, rolls, all that good stuff with them, which is nice. But overall feel is great. Corner seams edges are awesome. Closing stitch is great. I mean, everything about these is just, it's so good. And then overall flop, I mean, they're decently floppy. They're not going to get wildly floppy because they are more of a full bag, but they're not crazy full either. So I like that. It's kind of like the perfect bag for me. This is my current go-to, number one go-to bag, 100%. If I have a choice, I'm throwing Wizards. So let's get into playability. Their carpet. So flops or blocks, pushes, flops, rolls, cuts, airmail, drag, slide around and drop in. Mostly fast side, but slow side can do it here and there. Just kind of depends on how the boards are playing. So with that, let's start chucking them. Wifey, um, Buddy lost his ball, so she's got to grab that first. But she's going to be throwing the Tall Sauce Wizards because she really likes those, and I'm going to be throwing my customs because BG did what BG does and went on the hookup and really did me a solid with these customs. I told them that I really like the my sorcerer design and asked if they could do wizards, and they said absolutely. So we're gonna go all four slow side here to start. Oh, okay, yep. So at least she'll hit the board. I won't. Um, you see, they're climbing enough, not too much. Um, I apparently can't hit the board at all right now. There she goes. She's gonna lay one for me. Sneak around, no problem there. The wizards just they do good things. They are forgiving, but they're also just a little bit bouncy. So you saw her just bounce over the hole there. She kind of threw it a little too hard. So they are going to do that. They're not the most forgiving bag in the world, but they are, that's a big delivery. They are 10 times more friendly and forgiving than the previous Wizards were. Can I have my bag? Can I have my bag next to your foot? Hey, thanks. Um, hopefully that truck is not too loud for you. So sticking on slow side here. Yeah, sticking on slow side still. There she goes. So it's funny with the Wizards for some reason. Like even if you don't have a perfectly flat bag, when you're throwing, like they tend to do what you want them to do. I'm gonna try an extra high climb here on a roll. I missed it a little bit left, but hers drift. So let me see just how friendly they can be, even for a carpet. Get up, man. Missed it a little left. Didn't quite have the pop I needed. Um, they're just nice. I don't know. So now we go all fast side. Um, the wife doesn't throw a ton of fast side. She only throws on some pushes. Um, thank you, Nolan. So could be a little interesting, but I can hardly control fast side myself. So it's not overly fast. It's that 8 material that you guys know I love, always have loved. It's really friendly, controllable if you give it a little bit of loft, and it'll pretty much push through anything. Because when you got a carpet like this, it's not the slowest carpet made. Obviously, it's more friendly than most. But when you're throwing a carpet, get up. When you're throwing a carpet bag, you got to have that fast side that can really help you push through and do good things for you. Really help you clean up those bags. So still fast side, yeah. Just give it a little more loft, a little bit of loft. It's not that scary. It's not it's not like that 10. There it is. It's not that 10 fast side that I reviewed a couple times. So it just gets up there. It climbs. When I'm throwing these bags, I hardly ever throw the fast side unless I'm going for, you know, decent push. Um, but of course, I throw a fast bag, and why not put all four in, right? Four piece. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Spoke way too soon. But you guys know the fast side. Now let's get into a little bit of alternating here. This is where we start to have fun. Lay some blocks, get through them, cut around them, flop over them. You want your truck, bud? Okay, okay. I got it. It's a little bit wet, okay? Wipe it off with your hand. See if I can lay a little block. Yeah, I'm just missing. See? Beautiful little fast side. Get around there. Just for that, I'm going to try to and water. Didn't quite work, but effective enough. Go for it again. That's short. But stayed on. Didn't hurt me. And ooh, good. That a girl. Little fast I get around there. Like that a lot. Just something about Wizards. Like I know a ton of people are throwing them lately. I started throwing them again. Just had to try them out, see what they were like, and they're really they're quite awesome. If you have not thrown the 23s, you need to give them a shot. They're very very good, um, very friendly. A little bit different feel in hand, but still nice and darn it. You're able to manipulate them. That's what I'm trying to say. If you guys watched my if you guys watched my flop video, I used Wizards and Kilos because the Wizards they're my flop bag. They're my comfortable bag. They're my number one go to right now. Get it? Ah, trying to grab that one. Let's do one more down and back here. Show them off just a touch more. See if we can get any flop set up. Just that takes me being able to block, which is Always a question mark. Nope, that's right. Yeah, trying to avoid it. There we go. A little shy, but it works. Okay. A bug. All right there. Just a bug. It's gone. You're good. No, it wasn't a bee. So I'm just gonna go fast side straight through this. Little bully into it. I like that. So fast side just bullies. Super, super friendly. There's the aerial. Finally. There we go. Nice and friendly. The one thing I will say about wizards, be careful with your carpet choice. The carpets do play a little bit differently. This light gray that I have is kind of middle of the road as far as speeds go. I also have the dark gray, like the charcoal, whatever. It is kind of a little bit slower. This blue that Julie's using seems to play a little bit quicker. So it just all depends, but you can kind of tailor. Nice. You can kind of tailor your game with whatever carpet color you want to choose. That's that nice little cut that I just love about these bags. You know, bag on her lane side is not an issue whatsoever. Um, I just love the little cutting ability of them. They can get around anything. They can flop around anything. Just doing a little slow side collect there, which also works. They're just good bags. Just good bags. Get it. Ooh. Guess she's leaving me a flop for the end when I normally airmail. And I missed it left. And knocked her in. Because why not? But that, guys, is the BG Wizards 2023. They are different. So the 21-22s are different than the 23s. So if you are going to try out Wizards, I would say try out the 23s. I think they're just a little bit better overall. The template change and a little bit of fill change just made them more friendly, kept them just as active, but a little bit more forgiving at the same time. So just really, really good bags. Big thanks to the wife for throwing with me on this one. She didn't show you any of her wicked flops, but she can do it. Not necessarily intentional, but she has flopped me multiple times as we're throwing. But they're just good bags. She started to really like them a lot. This is kind of her go-to at the moment as well. She likes the toss sauce ones, and I don't blame her. They're just good bags. So that, guys, is the short and sweet on the BG Wizards. If you guys like this one, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your buddies, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks.